Oh, g'day, g'day. What a rough day. Sitting here daydreaming and then realised what time it was. Uh, let's jump straight into Iran Egypt for those on the five-teamer. Leg number 4. The draw is really pushed out a bit over plus 180. But we're looking at 61% of the money on the draw, and then the rest of it split out between Egypt and Iran. Master money, 80, yes, 80% on Iran, 15% on Egypt, 5% on the draw. So Masters are playing Iran, oddly enough. I think Egypt's probably the value if we weren't so wrapped up in the draw here. But the money's on the draw. Total, light on this total, 1 3/4. Bit like that Australia-Paraguay one last night. Feels like the only side you can play is over, but again, they just both, especially Iran, just need the draw here. So, yeah, struggling here. Here we go. 61% of the money's on the over. 71% of the master money's on the over. Minus a quarter, which is probably the value play of the whole thing, is the minus a quarter plus 15, 20 cents. Looking at 86% of the money there, 84% of the master money. I'll quickly just run through this, just see if there's any master money hovering around on anything. It's definitely the total is where a lot of the action is sitting. Nothing hovering around in the lower market. So for those on the 151 5-team parlay, here's leg number 4. I don't know what. See how deep it goes. If it's still 0-0 into the second half, maybe there's something you do just to get back your stake or something and then roll it up in. But yeah, we know what we need. We know what we want. It's not enough money on it to be sweating too much, but 1-1, no, 0-0 is what the house prefers than 1-1 right now. Take a look at this other game. Expectations is it's just all one-way action. However, the Masters are on those big dogs again. Looking at 81% of the money's on Belgium, 14% New Zealand, 5% the draw. Master money, we're looking at 82% New Zealand, about 14% Belgium, and then a few dribs and drabs on the draw there. Under, 58%, 68% of the master money's on the under, but it's not big volume, nothing like the other game on the total there. But the spread is where they're coming hard and fast on New Zealand, plus 2.25, 2.5. 3, 6, we're looking at 74% on that plus side. Master chart well balanced. Strong money first half Belgium laying the price. Master money is nothing there jumping out. New Zealand total goals over a half, 67%. Masters good two-way action back and forth. Total goes Belgium over 2.5, laying a price. No master money on it. Where we do have master money really showing up is New Zealand under half, laying a price on first half total goals. Pretty much all the master money is on that side. And then on the flip side, first half goes Belgium over 1.5 plus money. So I think the expectation here is everyone's saying New Zealand, they did well in that first game. They jumped out to that 1-0 against Egypt and then got ran over the top of, ended up losing 3-1. So they've kind of run out of steam. Both teams to score, 77% on the yes, no master money there. First 10-minute result, got some master money laying, 320, first 10-minute result. So oddly enough, the way it's been played, expectations of Belgium jumped out. First half, first goal, Belgium, master money laying that, around minus 200. Really just coming hard and fast, saying this game will be a blowout, will be Belgium. Master money on New Zealand in the three-way, so there is a bit of exposure and risks there. No other action coming in. Kevin De Bruyne getting a goal. There's nothing there. Not even Not even recreational money. Sounded like rain for a moment. But yeah, master money heavy on that three-way. There's taking a swing for the fences. JJ, what do we need? We need Iran, Egypt to draw. Yeah, I mean that last game, fuck it, Uruguay. I mean, to give up that goal, it was just sick, and it was just all downhill from there. Really downhill from there. Yeah, Jason, I'll go over the UFC shortly as well. Colin, I mean, right now I'm just living off Scotty Scheffler. Now, with that one, I had a few messages. Do you take something back? Do you cover your stake, let it roll, whatnot? You can. I mean, I think I'm seeing him around our fair prices like minus 250. If you can get plus 200, if you got 10 to win 50, have 5 to win 10, get your stake back and roll 45 for nothing. Never anything wrong with that. I actually saw that Hovland's probably a little bit of an overlay, around 7 to 1. Cover up a little bit on that and just hope there's no one else coming from off the pace. Many things you can do. Also wait and see how it sits after tomorrow. Maybe it's a little bit shorter, but again, Hovland's 2 back and then it's a couple back to that. So what am I going to do? Probably let it ride. But I'll see how these games go. Let's see if how we roll it in. So yeah, I mean, looking at this, need sort of Belgium blowout. It's best result for the house here. The spread money is pretty heavy here on the plus. So as much as I'd love to see New Zealand win, because if New Zealand win, then they would play Australia in the next round, which would be a classic game for the round of 32. So New Zealand winning this game and having that match up would be a fantastic result for both countries. Not a big fan of Belgium, but it is what it is right now. So let me hit up that UFC stuff while those games are going off. Matchups. Let me get. Oops. All right, from the top to the bottom. Well balanced on the top fight, Torres, but he's looking at about 75%. There is more money on it than when I went through this earlier. So 75% the master money on Torres. We're looking at 59% on Shara Magomedov. However, 76% of the master money on the dog there, Michael Pereira. So that's definitely showing up. Let me see who it is. Yeah, around just low 300. So that's a pretty strong play there. It's those ones. The MMA must data plays have definitely been showing up, especially the master money where that's leaning. Then we've got 61% on Sadikov. However, 98% of the master money is on Camilo. So there's a couple of them that are really starting to show master money. I'm on a decent price dog there. Omabayev, 99% of the money and 99% of the master money there as well. Pretty short. Well, pretty short. Could be shorter, I guess. That's where the money's showing up. 71% on Aliskarov. 54% on Ferreira on the underdog, but not a lot of volume there. Well balanced on the other Magomedov, Abus, and looking at about 78% of the master money there on the slight dog. Nolan Hazanov, well balanced, but 84% of the master money is on the favorite. Rockman, 98% of the money on him, 93% of the master money as well. Cheers, Ben. Let's sweat out this. We have to get this game up shortly. Let me get through this though. 56% on Ruzaboyov, and 57% of the master money is on Pulyov. Not a lot of money. It's not like a strong data play or anything of that nature. Javier Reyes, we're looking at 96% of the money there, and 99% of the master money on that side as well. And they're laying around 210, 215. No money of interest on Donchenko and Berggren. Well balanced Mazimoto, no master money. And then the bottom one, we are 75% on Nascimento, no master money of note. Totals, really good two-way action on the total with Abus Magomedov, looking at about 58%, and call it 69% of the master money on the over there. But that's probably the best bet total going both ways. Jesus. Okay. Well, we need a run to put a score on and get back into this. So looks like it's going to be a long one. JJ, you got Pereira. Oh yeah, that's one showing up as a nice price dog there, around 3-1. And I guess go watch this football and see if Iran can get back into it, and go from there. I'm still sweating to trying to get Scotland not to go the next round. Uruguay did not help that. Dumbasses. All right. Thanks. Let's see how it goes. And shit, another 6 games tomorrow. And let's hope Iran can come back and tie this up. Good work, JJ. You go get them.